Please stand and remove your hats for our national anthem. Please stand and remove your hats for our national anthem. Please remain standing for the invocation, which will be given by Reverend Billy Bernard.
Let's pause for a moment of prayer and reflection. Father, we thank you for the minds and hearts of everyone here today. The drive, the tenacity, and the endurance required to finish this season does not go unnoticed. We thank you for the support of professors, friends, and family to reach this point. Their success has been a team sport, and we are grateful for those that they can lean on. We thank you for all of the engineering majors represented here today. As they go forward to build the world around us, we pray that you will give them the wisdom, support, and love that they need. May the blood, sweat, and tears may not be in vain, but produce long-lasting change in our society. May their lives be touched with your favor because they have said yes to meet the needs of our cities, our country, and our world. We know that these needs do not always have simple solutions, but we trust that you will provide the strategy, networks, and compassion needed to get the job done. We ask that when frustrations may rise up or confusion threatens to settle in, and even when funding may run out, to remind them of the bigger picture, that you will always be with them. May they always be available to try again, research more, and to rest when needed. As they aim for excellence and impact, may they not neglect their own health as well. We ask that you give them joy, peace, and patience, and excitement for the road that lies ahead. Use them to be your hands and feet, and may passion drive them to continue under all circumstances. We thank you for being with them and us both now and forevermore. In Jesus' name, amen.
Welcome, and please be seated. Please welcome the president of Drexel University, John Fry.
Welcome, everyone. Reverend Bernard, thank you for your beautiful invocation. John Rambo, welcome back to Drexel. I'm really looking forward to hear your remarks. Dean Walker, thank you for your inspired leadership. And graduates of Drexel University's flagship College of Engineering, congratulations on making it to this day. I know I speak for my faculty colleagues who have mentored and taught you, and for your co-op employers and the community-based organizations that you have served with distinction when I say our fast-changing, technology-driven society is lucky to have leaders of your caliber ready to shape a safer, more productive, and more equitable future. On this happy occasion, I invite you, graduates, to think about the family members, friends, and mentors who have mattered most in your lives. Think back on the ways their unwavering love and support inspired you to find your purpose, to grow, and to excel. If they are with us today, think of the joy that they are taking in your accomplishments. If they are far away or no longer with us, think how proud they would be to see how well you turned out. Graduates, please express your love and gratitude to all of these people with a round of applause. Commencement is a time of joyful celebration of your incredible accomplishments and the start of the next leg of your journey. I am reminded of a story about the iconic legal giant and Supreme Court Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes. The story may be apocryphal, but I think it is fitting for this occasion. Near the end of his long life, Holmes was traveling on a train and became so absorbed in his work that when the conductor came by, he couldn't find his ticket. He checked his wallet, no ticket. He searched his pockets, no ticket. Growing more and more frantic, Holmes rifled through his briefcase, and still no ticket. The ticket collector tried to calm Holmes. "Justice Holmes," he said, "there's no need to worry. I know who you are. You don't need to show me your ticket." Holmes replied, "I don't care about the ticket. I just need to know where the hell I'm supposed to be going." Members of the class of 2024, you worked long and hard as engineering majors to get your tickets punched as graduates of Drexel University. And while the rapidly changing economic landscape makes it impossible to foresee every stop on your career itinerary, I have no doubt that you are going places. After all, as practicing engineers and as engineering researchers and educators, you are quite literally the makers and shapers of our future. We spend virtually every moment of our lives impacted by the work of engineers. The ingenuity of your profession has driven every advance in medical technology, many of history's greatest triumphs in applied science, the innovations to make transportation safer and more efficient, and the millions and millions of products and systems that make our lives easier and better. So yes, I am a big fan of engineers like you. And yes, I am quite certain that you will be leading the fourth industrial revolution, as your Drexel experience has well prepared you to do. With that privilege, however, comes an important responsibility. It is paramount for the vitality of your professional work and for the civic health of our society that you double down on your efforts to advance diversity equity, and inclusion in your professions. DEI isn't much popular these days, but the engineering profession and our tech industries must include more women and people of color in their ranks. Some years back, the eminent astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson was asked at a conference why there were so few women in the sciences. He broadened the scope of his response by reflecting on all the roadblocks that were thrown in his way from childhood on to discourage him from pursuing his dream of becoming a scientist. He then asked rhetorically why there were so few other black scientists and engineers alongside him, and he gave a simple answer: because powerful forces of society were arrayed to discourage other youngsters like him from pursuing careers in the STEM fields. Fortunately, led by our committed and energetic dean, Drexel Engineering has infused a commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion in its mission and throughout all of its work. And we all must continue to press forward to make engineering as inclusive as possible. Advancing DEI is not a panacea for all of our societal challenges, but in the hands of scientifically focused, ethical professionals like yourselves, DEI work is constantly self-correcting and improving as an ever more powerful force for innovation and social progress. Graduates, you have already proved yourselves to be as scientifically rigorous as you are compassionate, as professionally driven as you are civically engaged, and above all, as humble, curious, and open-minded as you are highly advanced in the field of engineering. So wherever your career takes you, you will have the ability to create a safer, healthier, more productive, and more equitable future for all of us. Your accomplishments fill me with confidence that our engineering-driven future is in the best of hands, and I am tremendously, tremendously proud to call all of you Drexel graduates. Congratulations.
Please welcome the Dean, College of Engineering, Sharon Walker.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sharon Walker, and I have the deep pleasure of serving as your dean and a professor of engineering here at Drexel. And I couldn't be more thrilled to celebrate this important milestone with all of you today. First and foremost, to the class of 2024, on behalf of the entire College of Engineering, I offer our heartfelt congratulations to you on your well-earned graduation and welcome you as the newest members of our alumni or Dragoneer community. Congratulations. You are forever a part of Dragon Engineering, or our Dragoneer family, as we like to say, and I urge you to stay connected with us to your alma mater. Our alumni network is extensive, and I'm certain you will find that the relationships you formed as a student at Drexel will only continue to enrich your professional careers. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge our dedicated faculty and professional staff members who have worked tirelessly and remain committed to our student success through another academic year. What a momentous and exciting occasion it is, and we are grateful for all that they have done. But today is a celebration of you and your achievements. It is also a celebration of a larger community. For one, you have arrived at this moment because of your unique support network, whether that be parents, family members, partners, loved ones, friends, faculty, or staff. You are here today because of those connections. Through investments of time, financial support, emotional encouragement, moral support, and guidance, and more, we recognize these important people in your life. To these individuals, I also offer my wishes that you share in the feeling of Drexel pride as we recognize our distinguished graduates. Graduates, let's give this very important support community a round of applause. Now I invite you all to think back to when this journey began. When you joined the Drexel Engineering family, you marked a milestone in your academic career, the commencement of a new chapter in your life that brought change, uncertainty, excitement, and celebration. Today marks another milestone, and in many ways, we are at an inflection point that is quite similar to the day that you arrived on campus. And you may experience those now familiar feelings of change, perhaps a little uncertainty, excitement, and celebration. Now, of course, you each have your own unique success story filled with the ups and downs, the joys and challenges of college life. But that said, there's also one thing you all share, and it may not be something you think of in this way, but you all share a responsibility. The responsibility of being a college graduate, and specifically with a degree in engineering. I urge you to be mindful of the talent you possess and to take advantage of the incredible opportunity you have to make a positive impact in our world. Your training as a Drexel engineer has prepared you to be successful in the field. We have taught and mentored and instructed you, and you are now off and ready to fulfill your role as engineers and professionals, to innovate, to invent, and to use your knowledge and skill to serve and advance humanity. And that last part is what I want you to take with you today. And as you enter your next chapter, this call is to be thoughtful, engaged citizens who act with integrity. Because the reality is engineers play a pivotal role in creating positive solutions for all of society. Engineers are relied upon to face world challenges ethically and with thoughtful intent. And it's a tall order, my friends. But the truth is you are ready, and you are already putting this into action. There's much we can learn from you, the class of 2024, about what it means to be a good engineering citizen. I could spend the evening sharing stories and bragging about all the ways in which you have left an indelible impact on your peers, your co-op employers, and your communities. But I'm sure you are ready to go out and celebrate. So for now, allow me to highlight just a few. Elizabeth Clarkson, a graduating senior in environmental engineering from Boyertown, Pennsylvania, discovered the impact of citizenship through her work with Engineers Without Borders. This engineering service organization gave her the chance to design an international water project to improve water quality and quantity for a community. She learned lessons in hydrology while also seeing the impact of sustainability in a real way, ensuring the solutions she and the team worked on would continue to benefit the community long after their time together. Through this extracurricular activity, Elizabeth found a way to combine her studies with impactful citizenship, as I know many of you have done in other similar ways. Marley Downs, a bachelor's and master's student in the Department of Materials Science and Engineering, conducts research in the nanomaterials group focused on the synthesis and characterization of vaccines. Now, you may or may not know, at Drexel we lay claim as the birthplace of vaccines, a family of two-dimensional inorganic compounds that conduct electricity like metals, but are nanometer thin flakes like graphene. Without going into a full-on lecture about vaccines, as much as I would love to do so, suffice it to say, there are capabilities to protect our electronics, to purify water, even treat cancer with these amazing materials. Marley is the first author, which is quite an accomplishment as an undergraduate student, on 2 papers in a prestigious journals about this novel innovation. She was also active in outreach activities and served as a president of Materials Advantage, as well as a mentor in the Engineering Leadership Scholars Program. And admirably, she is a recipient of a Goldwater Scholarship, a preeminent undergraduate award of its type in the field of natural sciences, engineering, and mathematics. From continuing on to work towards her PhD in materials and science to an intent to teach at the university level, Marley's citizenship is of an academic kind, contributing thought leadership to innovation and having an impact on future generations through her scholarship. Chris Melag is a graduating senior in civil engineering. He knew from a very young age he wanted to become an engineer after traveling to visit his grandparents in Mumbai, India, and being moved to take action to have a positive impact on public communities. As a student, he channeled his passion through a variety of avenues, from working part-time as a karate instructor to working with Dr. Arvind to study the potential of utilizing visual language models to describe infrastructure images. Having received positive mentorship from a wonderful associate department head, Robert Swan, Chris also paid it forward in his role as secretary of Drexel's chapter of Tau Beta Pi, the Engineering Honor Society, where he worked with high-achieving student leaders committed to serving their communities. He also recently received the 2024 Delaware Valley Geo Institute Student Scholar Award. Chris's innate drive, combined with academic mentorship and opportunities, helped him to be a highly engaged engineering citizen for positive change. And last but not least, Vidneswar Sudaramurthy, a graduate student earning his master's in computer engineering, has explored how research translates to citizenship that can advance society. Under the guidance of Dr. John Walsh, Vidneswar has conducted research on natural language processing as it applies to patent review processes, addressing the process that currently requires extensive manual review by experts. His project focuses on developing algorithms to analyze the language and patent claims in order to automatically determine similarities. Vidneswar's research has the potential to greatly accelerate patent searching and the patenting process. In addition to that, he recently wrapped up a 6-month co-op at Zotis, working as a data science intern. His work with virtual sensors to monitor cell health in the company's bioreactors provided the company critical data to optimize production. Overall, Vidneswar's thoughtful citizenship has manifested through his contributions to technological advancements for society. Now, maybe something from Elizabeth, Marley's, Chris's, or Vidneswar's story resonates with you today. Perhaps your experience was very different, but you acted as a thoughtful, engaged citizen by sharing your time, your energy, and your knowledge with others in your unique way. Whatever the case may be, your presence here today is a defining moment. You have the power to affect positive change in our world by serving others and keeping in mind the ripple effect of impact of your work on the communities that surround you. My wish for all of you that you carry this call to be thoughtful, engaged citizens of engineering. Carry this with you in all that you do. Each of you has something so special and unique to offer our world. And now, with your knowledge, your skills, and your perseverance, I am certain you will engineer a better future for us all. Class of 2024, please accept my sincerest congratulations and best wishes to each and every one of you on this momentous day. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce Cosmo Randazzo, who is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering. They embody a spirit of citizenship with a long list of engagement throughout their Drexel experience. Cosmo represented the CBE major during incoming and prospective student panels and participated in the Writers' Room, a community that embarked them as both an engineer and a writer. They were also involved with Weekend Warriors and serving meals to guests at the Philadelphia's Ronald McDonald House. Cosmo was also recognized earlier this year with the Drexel Engineering Outstanding Undergraduate Student Award for work in Dr. Jason Baxter's lab on modeling with Python as applied to end-of-life options for retired wind turbine blades. And to cap this all, Cosmo has secured a full-time position with Hershey as a process development engineer following graduation. Cosmo will now address us on behalf of the undergraduate class of 2024.
geez, this is so weird. Okay. Whew. Thank you, Dean Walker. All right, hey, everybody. Dean Walker, Provost Jensen, Mr. Rambeau, faculty, staff, friends, family, and the College of Engineering class of 2024, thank you for coming together today to celebrate and to sweat a lot. All right, let's get to it. Firstly, thank you to everyone who ever said we could not do this, directly or indirectly at any step of our degree. To those who may have questioned our work, our value, our ethics, our integrity, thank you, because we learned to choose to listen to our intuition, to trust who we are and what we believe in. We learned that the most important respect, the respect we can always count on, is self-respect. Even then, we must thank our harshest critic, our worst enemy at times, the one who impacts our self-respect the most, ourselves. As a decade-long survivor of major depressive disorder, I'm familiar with the inside voice that says, "You are a fraud. You are inadequate, you are failing." These are the harsh words we would never use towards a friend. But for some reason, we use them towards ourselves. Let me tell you why language we use for ourselves requires attention, care, and sometimes transformation. I got this rock that I left backstage after my second hospitalization due to my mental illness. Everyone gets one when they graduate from the outpatient program. Your social worker writes 2 words on the rock that describe you. One word my therapist chose was empowered. And while I felt that after graduating from the program, that was not my only feeling. I still felt scared, still worried I'd revert back to my lowest once I left. But nobody comes out of the hospital perfectly healthy or cured. The goal is to leave and feel as though you've learned more about yourself. Such is college and such is life. You must choose yourself as a subject to study and thus to accurately describe. To know something is to love something, so committing to taking the winding path of learning what you need and building that dictionary of kind words is the ultimate self-love, especially when it feels undeserved, unfamiliar, or unproductive. Happiness, wellness, self-love, whatever you call it, is not a lottery you will one day win, but a day job you must wake up and tackle, a job you can never do alone. And it won't be black and white. Part of my journey was to learn to accept that it was possible to feel depressed and empowered at the same time. It sounds weird, but to learn to accept, accepting that you can be both means you can accept yourself as you are and grow. You can be in pain and be healing. Much of healing is pain. And you can be grieving and feel joy. You contain multitudes, and so you deserve multitudes. You are courageous for each time you have asked for help, pushed past stigma, spoken up, and embraced vulnerability on behalf of the belief that you deserve love, from yourself most importantly. So please use kind words for that authentic, earnest person inside you, because a lifetime of kind self-talk becomes a love letter to all versions of you, past, future, and most importantly, present. Be proud of yourself, every version of them. As RuPaul Charles says, if you don't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? And now some more thanks. Thank you foremost to all women, LGBTQ+ folks, disabled folks, and people of color in STEM seated here and throughout history for the sacrifices you've made to claim your place both in academia and industry, and for your contributions both seen and unseen. Thank you to every caregiver who sacrificed time, energy, and finances so that we could all be sitting here with our futures so bright. Thank you to my dad and my mom, who was born and raised here on KNA in Philly, for your contributions, both seen and unseen. Thank you to my brother, who is also studying in STEM. You inspire me every single day. Thank you to COE faculty, including our incredible advisors. Shout out Andrea. Oh, goodness. For consistently showing us that knowledge is always within our reach. Thank you for teaching us that we must know when and where to fail and that we must try again relentlessly. Thank you to our fellow COE students for also being friends and for creating spaces where we can study, laugh, and perhaps most importantly, mutually complain about engineering homework together. Thank these people around you, because if it's one thing that's kept us sane as Drexel engineering students, it is community. It's a coffee run with the girls after class, a drag show at our favorite bar, a weekend volunteering shift, shout out Chef Quadir, and occasionally it is a little party when we just need a break. Engineers can have fun, contrary to popular belief. but I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the impact of the pandemic on our lives. We all grieved, heavily. And one thing all of us grieved was the loss of our everyday communities. In some cases, we realized that we lacked community in the first place. When COVID hit, we reached for something we forgot to build, to sustain. Now, more than ever, keep your people close. You do not know the last time you'll see everyone in your life, and the only thing you can do is keep your friends, your family, your peers, your mentors, and your support system close to you every single day. Because when everything else is gone, they will be there for you and you for them. When things are changing dramatically, much like in the next few months for many of us, look to the unchanging amount of love around you. If you can't see it, look hard. Find it every day. Look, and you will find love. And if you can't find it, you best become it. Thank you all for 5 years of community, aka brotherly love, and that's on Philly. To represent the College of Engineering is an incredible honor. Ever since I was a kid, I knew I only ever wanted to do 2 things, much like many of you: to make the world a better place and to play with Legos. And I'm sure that's why a lot of you guys are here. You still like to build, to tinker, to design, and you still believe you can make the world a better place. I want to say this: that belief is brave. Believing in improvement is brave, because many have given up. Many have stopped caring, stopped voting, stopped asking questions, stopped leading with their hearts on the front line. But as long as you have a heart, a voice, and a graphing calculator, you, as a dragon and an engineer, can make a difference. You can choose, and you can change, and those are your new powers. I urge you, choose goodness and always aim to change for the better. Lastly, don't forget to stop and enjoy. Rest frequently, retire as much, and quit when you feel you must. You'll find you can start fresh just as often. Live, as Henry David Thoreau writes, as if you could kill time without injuring eternity. Call your friends, make good meals, and start a new Lego set every now and again. From here, these ebbs and flows, these deaths and these births, these ends and these beginnings belong to you. College of Engineering, class of 2024, congratulations, and I wish you a bright and strong year of the dragon. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Maya Milagros Fuente, who is graduating today from the College of Engineering with a Master's of Science in Cybersecurity. Maya was already a dragon when she started in engineering, having earned her bachelor's degree in business administration with a focus on legal studies as well as a minor in women and gender studies from Drexel. She was also a student athlete, playing for the women's tennis team for her first 6 years as a student, and the last 2 of which she served as captain of the team. Maya served as a DEI chair for the Student Athletic Advisory Committee and as the co-founder and vice president of the Black Student Athlete Union, and these experiences shifted her path and led her to want to create awareness for and mentor underrepresented groups in STEM and pursue an advanced engineering degree. She has also received a post-grad offer to participate in Vanguard's Technology Leadership Program. We're so proud of her. Maya will now introduce us on behalf of the graduate class of 2024.
Thank you, Dean Walker. Thank you, Cosmo, for your moving words and your story. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Dean Walker, Provost Jensen, Mr. Rambeau, faculty, staff, friends, family, loved ones, and of course, to my fellow graduates of the College of Engineering class of 2024, congratulations. My name is Maya Milagros Fuentes, and I'm incredibly honored and humbled to speak to all of you today. I would like to first recognize my family, who have crossed oceans and have made immense sacrifices to afford me the opportunities and successes I have garnered today. I stand here because one half of my family has overcome the horrors of genocide in Cambodia, while the other had fought to establish themselves after migrating from Puerto Rico. Together, My family embodies an ancestry of resilience and resistance. Their experiences serve as my constant reminder that while we inherit the wisdom from our predecessors, we also bear the responsibility to be the torchbearers for those who will follow. Every milestone I celebrate is a testament to their unwavering support and legacy of determination and strength that they have instilled within me. As the first person in my family to go to graduate school and a Drexel student athlete holding a business degree, my journey to engineering has been anything but conventional. I remember the many doubts and tears that plagued me on my first day. I had this feeling of being unprepared for this new program, where very few looked like me or shared a similar background. But as I looked around, what I also remember are the countless faces etched with determination and resilience that surrounded me. I saw a mosaic of students with a shared purpose, many of whom, much like myself, may have also initially felt alone. And I see those faces here. And each of you speak to the ambitious spirit of the Drexel University College of Engineering. Today, as we stand on the threshold of this milestone, we can look back and recognize the value of our distinct paths. Today, we triumph over our adversity, we celebrate the collective power of our stories, and we unlock the door to our boundless potential. So in embracing our unique stories and experiences, we are not just engineers, we are the architects of the future. Our paths, as diverse and winding as they have been, converge here in this moment into a new journey of innovation, discovery, and growth. My journey has been more than just a pursuit of knowledge. It is a commitment to pave the way for future generations, ensuring that the faces we all see in leadership, from global executives to community organizers, reflect the world around us. So I challenge each and every one of you who are poised to shape the future, to mentor with open hearts, forge environments where diversity is not just welcomed but celebrated, and champion a world where the strength of our stories empowers every aspiring engineer to fearlessly pursue their passions. And never forget, in the grand scheme of innovation in our increasingly interconnected world, our varied backgrounds are not just valuable, they are unequivocally indispensable. Your story, your dedication, and your hard work have brought you to this moment. Trust in the power of your own narrative. Step boldly into this next chapter. Carry the wisdom of your experiences and the courage of your convictions. And also see the beauty in not always having all of the answers. I am inspired by the words of Audre Lorde. When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I am afraid. Our power does not lie in the absence of fear. Embrace what you may perceive as vulnerabilities and have the audacity to move forward despite them. Our strength comes from our vision, one that each of us has nurtured through sleepless nights, endless troubleshooting, and countless midterms and projects. May we use our strengths not just in the pursuit of personal success, but as a service to a vision much larger than ourselves, one of innovation, inclusivity, and transformation that we have all cultivated together. Together, we can shape a world that mirrors the best of who we are and all that we can achieve. Thank you so much again, and congratulations to the College of Engineering class of 2024. I wish all of you the best. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you both for wonderful words. We would like to acknowledge those students who have received special recognition from the university. In the spirit of honoring exceptional academic achievement, we wish to recognize our undergraduate student who has completed their degree with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. I would like to ask Theodore Vanderwater to come forward and be recognized. Wow, congratulations. I'm so impressed.
Thank you so much.
You've been amazing. Look forward to seeing what you're off to do. I would like to recognize those undergraduate students who have demonstrated outstanding academic achievement in their time at Drexel, as reflected in outstanding final grade point averages. Students who graduate with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.7 are designated cum laude, or with honor. Will cum laude graduates please stand and be recognized? Will those graduating with a GPA between 3.7 and 3.9 those graduating with a GPA between 3.7 and 3.9 are designated as magna cum laude, or with outstanding honor. Will our magna cum laude graduates please stand and be recognized? Students graduating with a GPA of 3.9 or higher are designated summa cum laude, or with highest honor. Will our summa cum laude graduates please stand for our acknowledgments and congratulations? Congratulations to all of you. The Drexel University Graduate College Research Excellence Award is presented by the Graduate College to graduate students who have completed original innovative research, scholarship, and creative activity during their career at Drexel. The awards are designated to recognize widely disseminated student research with significant impact on the field or society. Please join me in congratulating Mohammed Hoshman on receiving this post-candidacy award for our college. The Drexel University Graduate College Outstanding Dissertation Award is presented by the Graduate College to doctoral students who have written original innovative dissertations that reflect great research and have or are likely to be disseminated widely and have significant impact on the field and on society. Please join me in congratulating Alex Inman on receiving this award for our college. The Drexel University Graduate College Teaching Assistant Excellence Award is presented by the Graduate College to graduate students who serve as teaching assistants and who exhibit exemplary commitment to student learning through reflective teaching processes, innovative teaching methods, academic support, leadership, and a commitment to their professional growth and development as an educator. Please join me in congratulating Smriti Gote on receiving this award. Congratulations to all of you. Finally, Drexel has a long, valued tradition of participation in programs with the United States military. I ask that everyone in the audience today who is a member or veteran of the Armed Forces, please stand to receive recognition and gratitude for your service. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, John Rambeau, a Drexel mechanical engineering alum and successful engineering leader, advocate, and author. John has an illustrious career. In addition to his current role as president of the Integrated Mission Systems business for L3Harris Technology, he holds a 26-year tenure with Lockheed Martin, including a number of executive leadership roles. Before he got to where he is today, he was also recognized as one of Aviation Week and Space Technology's top 40 under 40 in the global aerospace industry. And while I could list John's many work and technical responsibilities for business strategy, program management, engineering, and operations, what I'd like to focus on, as you may have already guessed from my earlier comments, is John's role as a thoughtful and engaged engineering citizen. In addition to giving back to our college, notably as a valued member of our Executive Advisory Council, in his prior professional role, John helped us launch an on-campus technology and innovation incubator. This facility serves as a hub for our Drexel faculty and students to engage, collaborate, and innovate alongside industry. John also has a strong record of supporting business cultures that advance diversity, equity, and inclusion, and is an active ally to women in STEM, all people in STEM, in fact. He is also the sponsor of the John Rambeau Diversity in STEM Advocacy Scholarship for our college, which provides crucial funding to support access, inclusion, and equity, helping us to enroll and retain talented and ambitious students, increase diversity in our student body and in our workforce. Ultimately, this scholarship will continue to help us build this valuable pipeline of exceptional engineering leaders into academia and industry, and it will make a critical difference and contribution in innovation, economic growth, and societal impact. And as an author, John puts pen to page with positive intent. His goal is to help others advance their careers and find success by providing insights and advice from his own professional journey. His focus is on purposeful action to have the greatest impact. Now, I'm not up here to sell his book, though I do encourage anyone interested to get hold of a copy. But I mention it because, as one of my favorite reviews calls it, it is a mentor in book form. To achieve career success has not been the end game. For John, it is about how you give back, how you live purposely to add value to your life and the lives of others around you. John is certainly a prime example of how our Drexel graduates go on to be thoughtful, engaged citizens of the world. And I believe we will all benefit and enjoy sharing his experiences with us today. John, would you please step forward and impart your wisdom on us? Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you, Dean Walker. That was an incredibly generous introduction. And President Fry, distinguished guests, members of the faculty, and of course, graduating class of 2024. It's a great honor to speak with you today. To the graduates, 28 years ago, I sat where you're sitting this evening. When Dr. Walker invited me to speak with you, I was excited, and I was committed to prepare with the same intensity many of you dedicated to that big senior design presentation. So late last night, I began. I drank 2 cans of Red Bull, opened my laptop, and asked ChatGPT to generate a memorable commencement address. We'll see how we did. All kidding aside, some words demand and deserve to be heard from the heart. And from my heart, I offer sincere congratulations to you, the graduates, and to those friends, family, loved ones, and professors who helped get you here. I firmly believe that engineers, and more specifically, Dragoneers, can change the world. Taking a moment to reflect on the topic of change, let's start with a dimension near and dear to this audience, technology. 55 years ago, just a few years before I was born, American astronaut Neil Armstrong became the first person to set foot on the moon. The Apollo 11 guidance computer that got him there had 1 megahertz of processing power and cost $1.7 million in today's dollars. In 1991, Macintosh Classic I bought my freshman year had an 8 megahertz processor and cost $2,300. Today, The iPhone I carry in my pocket has a 4 gigahertz processor, 4,000 times what the Apollo computer had, and costs about the same as 2 tickets to an Eagles home game in the nosebleed section. Looking beyond Eagle Stadium and into the near future, experts predict machine intelligence will rival that of humans by 2050. Capabilities like this will have a profound impact on the way we live, learn, and work. Looking through another lens, the world's wiring itself has changed dramatically in the short time you've been at Drexel. Most of you studied here through the pandemic and the global reset that followed. You now graduate into the new world of virtual learning, virtual exams, virtual interviews, and hybrid work. Whether we're talking about exponential technologies or the cultural shift born from the adversity of a global pandemic, those advancements were not realized through acceptance of the status quo. They were driven by people who challenged it. So today I challenge you to do the same, to become the ones leading the pack toward the unknown frontier of the future with the help of 3 life hacks I've picked up along the way. First, find your North Star. What do I mean when I say North Star? Simply put, it's the intersection of what you're good at and what you enjoy. That's where you'll find professional success and fulfillment in other facets of life. Tomorrow you're headed out into the real world, one that isn't as inviting right now as any of us would like. For many of you, you'll be making a commitment to a job, and that can be stressful. Many of you have already made a choice, and a job's waiting. That choice isn't final. It can be changed, modified, expanded, but never reversed. Time marches forward, so each choice matters in the context of time. As you make those choices, take the time to really understand what you're good at. What things are you really good at? It sounds simple enough, but it requires some reflection, perspective, and sometimes some brutal honesty with yourself. From there, ask yourself, what do you enjoy? Working with others? Working alone? Do you prefer to lead or be part of a team? Do you want to be an inventor or an innovator? These are just a few of the questions you might explore as you zero in on what brings you happiness. Next, synthesize your 2 lists. Where they intersect is your North Star, your best bet for professional success and personal fulfillment. For me, this was an evolutionary process. As a young child, I wanted to be a doctor, imagining that to be a path involving hard work, eventual success, and the satisfaction of a noble profession. As time went on, my aspirations transformed, first into architect, then to engineer. While I began my career in the engineering field, I learned in time that being a leader of engineers was where my capabilities intersected with what I enjoyed. I'll punctuate this life hack with a quote from Steve Jobs, Stanford Commencement, 2005. The only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. That advice is as true today as it was 20 years ago. Finding your North Star will help launch you into your own great work. Second, run to the fire. As a dear friend and mentor of mine has often advised me, when faced with a choice in life, take the stairs, not the elevator. Another boss would often say, there are 2 kinds of people, those who run from a fire and those who run to it. I say, given the choice, always run to the fire. The subtext in both scenarios, of course, is that taking on challenge and adversity in life is something we should all aspire to, and there's no shortage of that out there today. Rising to a challenge means stretching yourself. It means learning. In many cases, a sense of achievement. Welcome the challenge. Take the risks others won't. Don't gamble with your future, but I urge you to bet on yourselves. The opportunities are out there if you're open to them. As I look back over the course of my career, I can say with conviction, the best jobs I've had were the ones I didn't want. 20 years ago, as I was aspiring to advance my career, an opportunity was offered to me. a big promotion to lead one of the most challenged projects in our company. I chose this job over an easier role. It wasn't a job I wanted, but rather one I felt I needed to take because it would be a challenge and provide me an opportunity to make a difference. I remember more than one day on this project, sitting at my laptop, staring at the smoldering dumpster fire of crises sitting in my inbox, convinced I could never succeed. And I remember saying to myself, let's just deal with these one at a time. And I did. Despite several setbacks, 18 months later, we declared success. The learning in those 18 months of crisis could rival 5 years of learning under normal circumstances. The learning was important, but there was something else. That experience helped me build character. It taught me the value of persistence, humility, and a hard day's work. When you walk through fire, even a dumpster fire, you tend to find your true self on the other side. Finally, find strength in numbers. One thing I didn't quite appreciate as an early career professional was that to get ahead in life, it really does take a village. Working hard is important. Delivering results, equally so. But it's very hard to do those things alone. 3 years into my professional career, I had found my North Star. I knew that I would find satisfaction leading a large organization. I knew in my heart I could be good at it. Back to our advice from Steve Jobs, I'd found what I loved. But how to get there? One day, after attending a talk given by one of my company's executives, I approached him and I asked for advice. How could I lead a business, or even a company someday? What steps should I take? He walked me through 3 experiences I would need to have and why they mattered. I realized I wasn't doing any of those things. So I worked out a plan to earn my way into gaining those experiences. I consulted with mentors, advisors, and more importantly, sponsors, people in a position and willing to be my advocates. And with their help, I progressed. As time went on, I was not just a benefactor of others' support. Increasingly, I was able to help others achieve their goals. Which brings me to the final and finer point on this topic. When you're well on your way, or even someday have achieved all that you aspire to, you've also earned the responsibility to pay it forward. And if you're the first to do something, make sure you're not be the last. Be the step up for others, to offer a helping hand to those who would follow in your footsteps. That's where real progress will take place, and when you, Dragoneers, will change the world. So with that, I say to you, the graduating class of 2024, find your North Star, run to the fire, and don't go it alone. Never forget there will always be help along the way, even if it has to be ChatGPT. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you again, John, for your wonderful words. Enjoyed that so much. It is now the time you've all been waiting for. It is now the chance we can individually recognize all of you, our graduates assembled today. The names of our graduates will be announced by wonderful faculty members, Drs. Kapil Dandekar, Cameron Abrams, Richard Knight, Andrei Yabnikov, and Jennifer Etchison. Now, out of respect to all of our graduates, we do request that you remain in your seats until all names have been called.
Marshals, please escort our doctoral graduates to the stage with their supervising professors to receive their hoods. Their dissertation titles and the names of supervising professors are available in the commencement program.
Ahmed Mahmoud Hossamuddin Mahmoud Ibrahim. Mohanad Indris. Ozgun Ajar. Brian Berman. Anthony Mignano. Neil Amadeus Cordoza. Sarah Malik. Ryan Neal. Jinjae Her. Ali Ramaninazad. Tyler Bradley. Persa Namaki. Yusuf Alkani. Mohammed Hushmand. Robin Deb. Tim Lobick. Jay Shu. Zhou Chuen Fu. Kyle Matthews. Geetha Valaruthu. Don Jen Jiang. Roman Rachmanov. Alex Inman. MD Abu Saleh Tajin.
Congratulations to all of our doctoral graduates. We would now like to recognize our students who are completing both a bachelor's and a master's degree today. Bachelor's, master's students, please stand to be recognized. Marshals, please escort our master's graduates to the stage for individual recognition.
Lashwith Suresh. Brian Yusufazai. Anupam Mishra. Mikin Patel. Amin Murad. Chase Nell. Matthew Selzer. Mehmet Ali Mabologu. Andrea Podaska. Nikilaish Ramadin. Joe Staropoli. Evan Smilik. Colin Kasuska. Glenn Zachary Goldinger. Alec William Silverstone. Sneh Patel. Benjamin Peter Esposito. Noah McCarthy. Emily Amber Hobbs. Maitland Anna Whitmer. Baran Arig. Christopher Blackden. Daniel Augustus Dolan. Nirav Minal Brahmabat. Hit Umesh Bhai Patel. Tirth Patel. Eric Bechtel. David William Gordon. Alex Anthony Hyman. Liam James McNally. Herbert Jackson Jr. Brandon Scott Barnville. Lizette Bernilda Rios. Uyaf Wong Tran. Erin Patricia Denon. Samantha Paige Seiden. Alaska Aaron Doran. Daniel Corey Schrader. Mirangis Tahiri. Esteban Ronaldo Vargas. Colin Westcott. Shazaib Samuel. Marissa Ann Coolidge. Mihail Beha. Krishna Patel. Nijanthan Vasudevan. Sabrina Veltz. Sreya Vavilala. Simi Patani. Angela Herb. Wan-She Zhu. Sarah McLeans. Alfin Taib. Sania Daninova. Isabella Snyder. Andrew Rutten. Diana Dunay. Ethan Yen. Annalena O'Reilly. Mayur Lev. Jocelyn Espinosa. Elizabeth Keith. Grace Gambi. Brandon Bridey. Daniel Emmanuel McFadden. Ganath. Barad Chaudhary. Nikhil Praveen Hunja. Sadia Afrin Anana. Bhavananaraj Gudi Guntala. Rohit Subramanian. Pranav Reddy Desi Reddy. Luis Eduardo Figueroa Toro. Vikramjit Singh. Prithvi Ravi. Kenny Yao. James Sai. Sharad Khalil Clerge. Sai Satvika Achanta. Sujan Surya Kotha. Vincent Joseph Kumar. Ashif Raiz. Thajesh Bolanani. Ali Bargarazada. Nana Kwame Kamkam. Sorry. Gurmukh Ishwar Singh Sira. Aditya Manoj Paranjepe. Yash Bardiya. Yash Rajesh. Arita Bajida. Try my best. Shrushni Krishna Vishwasrao. Param Amit Kumar Bhavsar. Harshad Ramesh Kot. Thank you. Smruti A. Gota. Jwa A. Zainab. Utum Singh Meenath. Vigneswar Sundaramurthy. Urvish Kumar Bharti. Eric Samuel Leipert. Krishna Chaitanya Reddy Palpati. Jainath Agrar Harathali Surya Prakash. Manav Desai. Dervin Devang Shah. Ria Gwar. Surya Samarth Jagadish. Aravind Rajpurohit. Maya Milagros Fuentes. Vinay Kamal Karam Chandani. Gibberton Marian Patern Baloiticha, Senior.
Congratulations to all of our master's graduates. Marshals, please escort the bachelor's candidates to the stage for their individual recognition.
Alan Peter Geron. Theodore Benjamin van der Vater. Shayna Noel Bergman. Molly Evelyn Hessen. Emma Rose Pasnak. Bria D. Williams. Laura Nicole Bach. Shane Patrick Corson. Alexander Louis Beglan. Andrew Joseph Warren. Maciek Pokora. Cosmo Caltagirone Randazzo. Camille Kyla. Urvish S. Patel. Abhishek B. Dave. Tristan Chase Coddington. Emiliano Garza. Jose Andres Lopez. Zachary Joseph Reinhardt. Christopher Thomas Ross. Michael William Delaney. William Hayes Johnston. Erwin Randy Gindi. Sean Patrick Tamulis. Landon Patrick Moore. Dominic Vincent Eradi. Kyle Chin. Elena Claire Millett. Elizabeth Lay. Madison Lee Shaw. Christopher Odonayo Adebayo. Dune Elizabeth Pappas. Taylor Morgan Gibuni. Jennifer K. Tang. An Dang. Gwen Nguyen. Amber Carolina Acosta. Andrew Ryan Levy. J. Daihuan Layton. Atia Williams. Jared Andrew Kingett. Ali Talha. Ryan James Witham. Van Trung Lee. Oday Iyad Hassan. Arth N. Patel. Hok Yi Man. Justin Morgan. Basil Saleh. Matthew Benjamin Heinlein. Jackson Kramer. Benjamin Daniel Delmeyer. Colin T. Campbell. Enzo Joseph Emmerich. Ryan Joseph Layden. Nicholas Robert Dill. Albert Newell Pickles V. Sithira Mitsuka Tenakun. Alex Christopher Haycock. Brian Zachary Girton. John Paul Diagro. Brandon Aliborn. Charles John Morris. These are my guys. These are my guys. Giovanna Marie Hunt. Zachary Albert Miller. Actually, there were two of them out of order. Julian D. Marmo. David W. Brown Jr. Sean Kerrane. You can swap whenever you're ready.
William Tavis Christine. Martina Ross. Andrew David Zmajewski. Brandon Thomas Maughan. Anthea Nicito. Dylan Charles Trexler. Young Min. Justin Joseph Wanillo. Ali Mohammed Lakhani. Darsh Patel. Sanskar Gupta. Simon Wakely. Llewellyn Harry Sanayast. Luke Richard Barish. Daniel Lee. Oluforanmi Stephen Oramisi. Bandar Muhammad Alrugeb. Christopher Alexander Lakram. Tara Marie Kelly. Corey Jack Norris. Chetka Chusi Isiodu. Levi Prince Green. Hung Lee. Arjun Thomas Dulip Singh. Yaha Abdul Rasul. Louis Samuel Tostine. Benjamin Obianwu. Andrew Michael Deck. Joshua Michael Lawrence. Hunter Walker. Frederick Neski. Daniel George Davies. Kwesi Cousins. Kerry Tran. Pichapa Inrun. Justice Cheney's Ross. Kyle Spellman. Mohammed Mia. Ethan Robert Pisone. Christian Patrick Dwyer. George Bruner. Garrett Bruner. Andrew John Hershenreiter. Daniel Skelly Bullock. Aaron Kane. Michael Reisick. Vamsmi Kola. Dora Tahar. Ariana Melissa Gonzalez. Martha Yablanowska. Alicia Tan. Sydney Bradshaw. Kristen Comiso. Connor Deal Trowbridge.
I'll tap you when I'm ready.
Tyler Kenneth Williams. All right, go for it.
Thank you. Olivia Shea Karakapa. Olivia Rose Briggs. Kendall Ariana Lewis. Sarah Bressler. Samuel Alex Vogin. Kaylee Rachel Ruderman. Jake McBride. Jessica Lynn Waite. Marley Victoria Downs. Iara Isun Fajardo. Noel Christopher Lomonaco. Jacob Anthony Rampula. Gustavo Jory Amaral. Armen Kavork Shirosian. Jacob Vincent Junk. We can change again now. Thank you.
Daniil Marinov. Anika Raman. Lauren Riley Varson. Julia Erin McCrae. Morgan Kaufman. Emily Rose Pfeiffer. Zachary Ian McNamara. Giovanna Jordana Meloragni. Kellyanne Christensen. Deborah Chiamaka Ihe Diora. Jacqueline Brady. Laura Lee Hollander. Kyle Ryan Raudenbush. Jagger William Pinter. Savneet Singh. Jackson Everett Pohl. Thomas Jeffrey Strasser. Aiden Pettyjohn. Masood Chaudhry. Paris Lane Lakowski. Jill Grossman. Kyle Grossman. Azaz Noor. Richard Wynn. Niall Ward. Derek Anthony Gandashek. Barbara Lynn Kaufman. Henry David Pinella. Jack Leo Hendrzak. Ryan Marcus Itikovetsi. Kavisi. Anthony Paul Campagna. Matthew Francis Bullemeyer. Kevin James Snow. Jack Crady. Vishnu Shaker. Rahul Sajesh Kumar. Andrew Hawin. Alexander Dmitry Markopoulos. Francis Charles Dolan. Julia Leah Stumpf. Lance Owen Steiner. Hannah Helene Downey. Emma Catherine Stonehouse. Emma Roseman Ree. Savannah Shen. Ten Huang. Brian Tran. Zurin Gu. Rajorshi Chakraborty. Connor Patrick Joseph McCann. Maurizio Lopez. Ethan Graff. Toby Alexander Sullivan. Gretchen Marie Crow. Nicholas Anthony Castora. Tyler John Black. Adam Choi. Nameka Achebe. Noah Nagalki. Darren Huang. Darish Patel. Ben Kari.
Darren Thomas Daniel. Diraj Surapaneni. Catherine Alexis Dankulich. Ainsley J. Bittner. Taylor E. Mast. Audrey Anna Jen Wieland. Avery Elizabeth Connor. Shannon Marie Simcox. Hannah Elise Abrams. Siddiqa Khan. Noah Thomas Aptica. Tamanaribim Jediah Soibi Harry. Grant Howard Farball. Brendan Edward Tyrrell. Alm M. Darji. Stephen Nicholas Chivadelli. Zayad Rami Halali. Corey J. Stafford. Brendan Thomas Garwood. Austin Hung Lung Kwok. Jesse DJ Armano. Cesar Adolfo Salas. Jasper Clavado T. Denny Heron. Grace Bethian Knaus. Jalen Thomas Williams. Alexander Dmitry Fratkin. Abdul Rahman Alubaid. Joseph Santino Federico. Eric Prescott Weir. Dante Albert Greeley. Anthony Carmen Cancellari. Ali Ahmed Al-Faraj. Daniel Ryan Klein. Adam Schrocky. Jared Lee Jernigan. Christopher Raymond Edwards. Eric Tingley. Davince Devon Giles Sr. Sarah Esther Na Ajili Soa. Malcolm Gravely. Nicola Lonchar. Stephen Sweetana. Madison Elizabeth Lewis. Jessica Sevilla. Liam Sutherland Roche. Mark Daniel Schmookler. Ethan Ryan Abraham. Michael Anthony Morris. Vincent Alexander Angeline. Charles David Clark. Magdalena Josephine Cummings. Liana Eden Jane. Tony Marie Sterling. Andrew Ray Valette. Christopher Robert Maciolik. Caleb Simpson Gono. Luke Matthew Simeone.
All right. Tumon Chum Ampofu. Igor Solovev. Jack Pinkstone. Lev Saunders. Noah Robinson. Charlotte Renee Scaff. Mackenzie Gandy. Grace Rossololi. Ann Hanlon. Alexander Dunn. Jeff Victor. Justin Riviera. Dylan Brown. Benny Nee. Si Yuk Wok. Brandon Shea. Angela Z. Bilang Liu. Jeffrey Rothwell. Andrew Paul Davis. Jonathan Michael McGrath. Riley Russell. David Applegate. Ethan Edwards. Edward Blaney. Aiden Quinn Weibel. Brandon Nicholas Lindley. Adam Ibrahim Farid. Connor Gordon. Abby Cherokee. Dominic Joseph Rossi. Carl Praisner. Jimmy Bandaria. Petyo Manev. Dean Robbins. Vincent Lee. Paul Hubert. Nicholas Glenn Stein. Abigail Emmeline Howell. Thomas John Angelucci. Matthew Arden Kratz. Toby Van Pham. Joseph Pham. Mohammed Iman. Elizabeth Rose Clarkson. Niraj Kapadia. Mason Clark. Daniel Chester Zeev. Giovanni Alejandro Mateo. Angelo Martino. Daniel Moon. Tyler Kredinsky. Michael Chumandrin. Jarrett De Benedictus. Dylan Tague. Jeremiah Blair. Chris Malog. Dexter Le. Kwa Nguyen.
Ishanan Galege. There we go. Shashendra Manesh Sumatileke. Sean Patrick Colligan. Jake Kyle Kidwell. Thomas Alexander Coughlin. Brittany Lynn Smith. Michelle Liu. John Robert Montgomery. Joseph Schnaza. Jason Reed Fitzpatrick. Javis George. Kenny Kwang. Lakbam Pham. Jacob E. Lee. Kevin Hang. Ryan Hang. Benjamin Philip Jimenez. Andrew Law. Frank Yang. Hui Yan Fang. Adric Rawell Della Pena Bautista. Mylan Rowan Woodrow Tucker. Brandon Alexander Lewis. Cameron Anthony Madara. Jadefer Najiz. Jabril Basteo. Gabrielle Alexander Kabaskwini. Kevin Cicerno Velasquez. Sierra Freitas. Sierra Freitas. Thea Mark. Kyle Campanello. Bing Kwan. James Daniel Van Dyche. Sean Michael Riley. Jacob Ryan Kaiser. Zoe Ina Flick. Catherine Patrice Kira Chiarella. Claude Stakeleather. Michaela Berry. Renee Tingling. Fabian Volt Sumite. Mason M. Rothstein. Hey, how are you? Georg Chitterlizdi. Jack Durgan. Shamar Stevens. Stanley Yee. Eric Tai. Matthew Bowe. Melissa Gray. Dabin Somoon. Anne-Marie Lancy. Leo James Cohen. Kuldeep Patel. Michael L. Weinstein. Michael Luciano. Nicholas Cole. Maggie Coughlin. Byron Phillip. Brian J. Phillip. Matthew Ryan Clark. Andy Carbajal Martinez. Julian Alexander Ramcharitar. Untef Hussein. William Seidel. Lydia Coles. Christopher Koo. Joseph Gomes. Eve Stein. Joseph Faso. Andy Hewen. Brandon Frederick Osterley.
Weijun Liu. Drew Timothy Mangione. Benjamin Adu Achiompong Brobby. Seth Josiah Jesse Green. Julia Bernadette Fleming. Hannah Evelyn Monahan. Matthew N. Stansberry. Dalia Sofia Diaz-Zoria. Sarah Sofia Carolina Martinez. Fong Hui No. Thomas Jeon Kim. Samuel Theodore Castle. Matthew A. Iturasapi. Yug Patel. Matthew David Brenisa. Jensen Frisco T. Joshua Evan McBain. Joy Ayomide Olufemi. Tin Duk Duong Sr. Amy Hwek Kabur. Jessica B. Nana. Karina Mawushi Bedima. Laura Douglas. Ehi Lydia Simon. Perez Onyekachi Ukaono. Sole Alamato Saini. Kai Chi Nguyen Sr. Owen Flood. Ali Zain Khan. Adelina Velu. Tamika L. Tukes. Samuel W. Odango. Dawood Asad Siddiqui.
Congratulations to all of our bachelor's graduates.
Wait. All right. Okay, graduates. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, graduates, I know you're ready to go off and celebrate, but we need to pay tribute to all of those who have helped us along the way. So graduates, join me in turning to salute the community of loved ones behind you that have brought us to this day. Thank you for your support. Now, please join me also, members of the class of 2024, to salute your professors and mentors, advisors, that you've had at Drexel University. Will the members of the faculty and administration please rise? Oh, I guess you're right. You're risen. There they are. Join me in saluting them. All right. Well, I appreciate you all joining us today. Now, when our ceremony ends, I just ask you to stay in your seat area until the stage party is recessed. Also, we are excited to continue graduation activities and celebrations tomorrow at the university-wide commencement at Citizens Bank Park, go Phillies, beginning at 5 p.m., where all degrees will be formally conferred. Once again, congratulations, graduates. We're so proud of you.